Hello and welcome to another Warhammer Fantasy Battle Report. This time it's 8th edition, High Elves versus Dark Elves, 3000 points. The background for this game is that both of the players, we were lined up for a tournament the same day, and the tournament got cancelled, and so we decided just to go and have an 8th edition game in the store. And this is why both our lists are not very well designed for 8th edition, and as well as we don't know the rules too good. I just skipped through the rulebook, had I don't know 2 or 3 test games with very small forces at the local GW, and so did he. So we made a lot of errors. Lists weren't very competitive, they were just designed to look how things work in the new edition. So I will go through deployment very quick. So in the upper left corner of the picture you can see his repeatable thrower. In front of that this is 5 Dark Riders, 10 repeater crossbowmen, the Hydra, behind the Hydra is I think 18 Blackguard with a hero level character in them. Next to the woods on the other side there is 6 Cold One Knight, and in front of that a screen of skirmishing harpies. I think there are 7 or 8. The Cauldron of Blood, and then a horde of 40 spearmen with his BSB, with a level 4 sorceress and a level 2 sorceress. Level 4 had a Law of Shadows, and level 2 had Black Magic, and they both got the template spells. And then there is 20 repeater crossbowmen and a repeatable throw on the top of the hill. I have 5 Reaver Knights with spears and bows and the musician, 2 repeatable throwers, 20 Phoenix Guard with a level 2 mage with the Law of Heavens, which was just a random law I took. Then my BSB on his chariot with a Reaver bow, 30 spearmen with full command, and the hero level character with a great weapon and armor of Kalidor or something like that, just to buff them up a bit. Then 14 White Lions with a hero level character with a white sword, and 20 Sea Guard with a level 4 mage who had the Book of Hoeth and the Law of Life. Then there is my Eagle, the Lion Chariot, and 15 Bowmen with Musician. And here's just another overview of the board. So Dark Elves win a row for the first turn. The Black Riders or Dark Riders or whatever they are called, after their Vanguard movement and their March movement, they end up where you can see them, threatening my War Machines. His Hydra in the first turn charged the Reaver Knights. I couldn't flee because I would have gone off the table, and so we have a combat in the very first turn. So I've never seen that so far in any of my games. So other than that, he just moves stuff up. His Harpies fail their leadership test, surprise surprise, and couldn't make their march movement, so they're stuck there. And during his magic phase and his shooting phase, he killed a bunch of my archers and some Sea Guard, and lowered the toughness of the Lion Chariot by 2, which was a nasty thing. During close combat, the Hydra beats the Reaver Knights, but the remaining one flees and gets away. So I have a chance to rally him and conserve his points. So highest turn 1, I declared a charge with my Lion Chariot into the Harpies. He decided to flee, and after that we weren't sure what to do. If I could take the Cold One as a new target, or if I couldn't. After looking it up, we still weren't sure, and so we just rolled it off and I won. And so I took the Lion Chariot after making my leadership test into the Cold Ones. I did the same thing with the Eagle just to see how he works with his extra strength for hit he inflicts. But as you can see, not too well. He bounces off after doing nothing to those knights. But the chariot kills 3 of them and sticks. I failed my quick reform with the Sea Guard on a leadership 9, which kinda sucked. On the other side, I charged the Hydra in the flank after having some discussion about when to wield during charge and charge range and everything. But there we are. In the magic phase I managed to give them that Law of Life buff where they get plus +2 toughness, or in this case +4 because another spell is in play, and so this made them toughness 7, which is even for the Hydra hard to kill. So he killed the mage with his 7 attacks, and I inflicted 1 wound on the Hydra, so due to the static combat rest he lost, but he sticked. And here's an overview of the board after my first turn. So Dark Elves turn 2. He declared a charge with Blackguard into the flank of my Phoenix Guard, but he didn't make it. And other than that, nothing happened during movement. So during magic and shooting, he killed a bunch of my archers and of the Sea Guard, but I was able to heal them last time, so I will be able to heal them this time, I think. And as you can see, during close combat, his remaining Cold One was able to kill the Lion Chariot after I killed 2 more of his Cold Ones. The Phoenix Guard broke the Hydra in combat, chased it off the board. Luckily for me, it's my turn next, so I can do the reform thing, hopefully this time passing my leadership test. And here's High Elves turn 3. So here's again a photo from the beginning of Dark Elf turn 2. And there you can see the positioning of the White Lions and the positioning of the Blackguard after the failed charge. And in 7th edition you would not have even thought about getting a flank charge or whatever, any kind of charge into that unit with the White Lions. But as it is in 8th edition, or as we understand it in that moment, was like we measure the distance from the nearest model to the nearest model, and I rolled the dice and I got the distance, and after that I had unlimited movement, and I just, because the majority of my models were in his flank arc, I just got to move in like this, which is, I don't know, felt kind of strange, but that's it. And yeah, so we have a nice combat going on there. During magic I double 6 the Dwellers from below, which killed his BSB and 13 of his guys, I think, due to failed strength tests. And for the out of control thing, I rolled the strength 10 blast template thing, which killed another 7 of my guys, and didn't inflict the wound to the Archmage, because I rolled a 1 and then I rolled a 4 or whatever you need for him not to get sucked into warp. So this was really insane luck, and yeah, just devastating magic phase, I think, as we might see very often in 8th edition. Yeah, here you can see it again. Whatever. During shooting I killed the remaining Cold War Knight. During close combat I'd killed more than he did, but because it was unbreakable it didn't do anything. And after that, sorry for the blurry picture, just sadly the game ends because the store closed and we got kicked out in a friendly way. We didn't bother to count it up. It was obvious that the High Elves would have won, and it was just due to magic, because the Phoenix Guard was nearly invincible due to that toughness buff it had, and the Spear Elves and the BSB died due to a magic roll. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not too sure if I'm happy about this. I think it takes away a lot of the things I liked in 7th edition. It just seems to rely too much on random dice luck during your magic phase. But I don't know, it was my first game. I've played no other since then. But yeah, I will see how it works, and I'll keep you posted on that. So hope you enjoyed this little one, and yeah, see you next time.